Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting the session. Very warm welcome to this afternoon session on the member benefits. One of the reasons why we have conducted this session is that we have been adding many more members, and even the existing members, the old members, even they are not familiar with the various benefits available to the members. So significantly, after once the completion of the sessions, you can you will feel that when all of you are paying your members, either you pay for yourself or you are paid by your corporate, whatever may be the case, you should get a value much more than the money what you are investing for your membership. So this is something which I would like to explain you in each and every case and duly substantiated so that you understand like this. So even before I start the session, before getting into the PPT, I would like to just show you something in the our IIA, the details which is available to you. So let me just start the discussion by sharing the screen. I hope you can see my screen. So with this, this is something which is one of the benefits available. So how many of you are logging into IIA Global website? That is the first question which I have. I don't need the answers. Many of you must be already doing it, but by any chance, if you are not doing it, my first request will be that I want everybody to log into the website of IIA Global. You have been given a global number. That is what you, if you are a member of IIA chapter, it may be Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, or whichever branch it is. First and foremost, you should be able to get a login ID, that is a membership number. That membership number is common across. IIA Global has also the same number. Somewhere it is used as GIN number or membership ID. Both are one and same. So there is a separate website for the IIA Global, the IIA.org. And that is where we give you the knowledge base of relating to the various activities happening in the internal audit profession. So I always want, so you can see my screen, I have already logged into this. So there are IIA webinars which are available. Many of these things are free for the members. This I am talking about IIA global webinars. I will come back to IIA India webinars separately. So what are the things you are missing? And many of these things it is whichever is available free. So it is mentioned free CPE for members, you can see. And all these things are available to you, and you will be able to, many of these things are available on demand. That is, you will be able to look at these things and that is as per your convenience, because time zone may not be convenient for you to look at it, and you will be getting a CPE credit for the activities whatever you are doing on this particular area. Now I am taking for the another one, which is very beautiful one, which we have been talking in our WhatsApp group also. So mentoring is one of the new activity which is open currently as I speak to you. So this is, again, I am just not talking from the PPT. So this is the program which is available to you. So I have logged in here. Each one of you can log in like this, and not necessary during this time. Afterwards, you can do. Emerging Leaders Mentorship Program is a program available from IIA Global, under which anybody who has got more than 10 years of experience can register as a mentor, and anybody less than 10 years of experience can register as a mentee. Now, anybody who is more than 10 years experience, 15 years or 20 years experience, but if they have not acted as a mentor in the past, they can also register as a mentee. So it is not mandatory that I have got 15 years of experience. How can I go for it? Because I don't have a mentorship experience, but I would like to register as a mentee. It is absolutely possible. When you go for this program and the application program, you just simply go to the enrollment and application, the mentoring program application. Once you click on this, so here it is your declaration which one you wanted to select, either as a mentor or as a mentee. So once you select either as a mentee or mentor, so then automatically the form will be changed according to that, and you can fill it up. So there is no such conditions that you have to act only as a mentor if you have 10 years plus experience. If you are very comfortable, you are senior enough, whether you have worked as a chief audit executive, you can influence somebody's life as a mentee. mentor, then you can apply as a mentor, otherwise apply as a mentee. So particularly youngsters who do not have much experience, they may be they're working as a manager, or they may be working as a DGM or anything, or in that sort of level, senior manager, all these people, if they, unless they are a CAE where they have led a team, they have managed a team for some time, then I will recommend all of them, irrespective of your experience, to register as a mentee. Whosoever worked as a leader, who has worked as a mentor, who understand these things, they can also register as a mentor. So we are just going by the declaration what you make, and we are not making any changes. And it is an IIA global program. This program will be happening. That is the outer date for registration. Completion of the registration is by 15th of September. 1st August it has started. All of you can register now. And 15th September this will be closed. This application will be closed. And on 1st of before 1st of November, they will pair the mentor and mentees. Mentor and mentees will be paired. They will be looking at the industry specific experience. Somebody is coming from a banking, he or she may get somebody from the banking line. Somebody is from any other industry. For example, it is a manufacturing industry, he or she may get somebody from the manufacturing. Somebody from a IT service industry, he or may get, depending upon this one. You may also get a mentor, not necessary from the same country. If there is a mismatch in the mentor and mentees and other mentors are available, then there may be a program from the same time zone, somebody will be coming, and there is a guidance not available for the both mentor and mentees. I want you to download this mentor and mentees. So this must be available prior to this screen, and that is why it is not seen here. So let me close this this screen. So here the guidance note is available. That is emerging leaders mentorship program. FAQs are available. Handbook for mentor, handbook for mentee. Now, this program, once the 1st November onward, this will be program for 9 months time. It is the mentee's responsibility to get the maximum value from the mentor. And the expectation under the program is that mentor will spend 1 hour with you. Now, let me tell you that if a person like me who has spent about 40 years of experience, I've registered as a mentor. If you ask me, not as a CEO or any other relationship, and okay, sir, you have a lot of experience. Can you share with me experience yeah, with me? I would like to be a mentee for you. Then I will say, okay, I will do it for you. How much you are going to give money for this? So on an average, if Kabir Sibal charges 10 lakhs rupees for 1 hour, a CA, you can expect that value. And the idea of sharing this number is that at least just to give you should be able to know what is the value you are getting at. At least 5,000 rupees per hour, they will charge, a CAE of some good experience, and because they are doing, and there will be 9 such similar program. The program will start in November and it will be completed in July 25. The expectations from your end is that it is a completely free program. You have to maintain your membership with IIA throughout the period of this one, and it is for you as per you go by the guidance, not what is given to you. So this itself, there is a value coming from here. It is 45,000 rupees. So it is for you to how to get the value out of this. If a food is available on the platter, that's all what IIA can do. It is given in front of you, but to eat or not to eat, enjoy it thoroughly, it is for you to decide relating to that. So this is one of the best program which is currently available. Avail it before 15th of September. Afterward, this will not be available. So now I'll log out of this. Rather, I may not go to this. Maybe if it's required, I may commit later. But now let me share there are many more things which I wanted to discuss. But I just wanted to show you how does it work. You have to log in. This here I have logged in, and then you can apply for, just search for the mentorship program. That's all what you need to do. IIA India also conduct every Saturday. There is a webinar we conduct. So we charge 1,000 rupees for the members, 1,500 for the non-members, 1,000 rupees whatever we are charging. Out of that, such webinars are free for you. So that is it. You have to apply with a coupon. That coupon is available only for webinars. Other programs, it is not available. There are many programs which we run at free program. There are many other programs like GTM program. People ask the questions that, what you get. Can I apply the coupon here? These programs, webinar programs, coupons are available only for webinars and not for other programs. That itself comes to you at a price of 1,000 rupees. So 2 coupons are available to you in a month, and you will be available to, it is expected that you will avail it every month. It cannot be that you can club all the coupons and avail everything in December. So every month you can avail that program. The value of that program is 24,000 rupees. There are 24 such programs you can avail every month too. So that is another 24,000 program worth is available to you. Or similar organizations, I am not comparing with this one, the ICAI, because ICAI is very different and it is not an international organization, it is a national organization. I am also a member of the ICAI, and we have 500,000 members, and that cannot be compared with the Institute of Internal Auditors, because we are a global organization from that particular point of view. So in spite of that, all the activities, whatever is done in India, you are eligible for a concessional price in comparison to the any other chapter. For example, I received a recent request from Australia to raise an invoice. So they are talking about $545 or so as a membership charges. Okay. So 550 for $45 means currently it must be around 55 rupees or something like that. The approximate cost is around 30,000 rupees, their annual membership charges. In India, we are charging only 4,500 from each and every one of you. Entrance fees is only a one-time activity. And GST, you can always take the input credit when you are taking a reimbursement. Your employer's GST number can be done. If you are a self-engaged professional, you can use your GST number. So 4,500 rupees in India we charge, and the similar facilities are available for examination fees, CAA challenge examination, every aspect. If you are a member of IIA India, there are enough concession. I am not quantifying all these things because I have already given you a value of 24,000 for the webinar. And then the knowledge value, what you get, any activity, what you do in a relating to the internal audit, it may be risk management, it may be inventory verification, it may be a substantive testing or any of these things. Just go to the any of the particular you log into the IIA global website where I have logged in here, and you can search anything. For example, ERM, I'm just giving you a value. Enterprise risk management, I am just doing it. Now it will give you a lot of activities relating to all the search results. It will give you all these knowledge. This one, there are around 453 different things are there. All these knowledge bases available to you. The value what you are going to get. If you are in a big four accounting firm, or at least companies like Productivity, they have a internal knowledge base, but they have developed billions of dollars after spending billions of dollars, and they maintain it by spending millions of dollars. So what I would like to tell you, that similar knowledge base is available to you, because many of you are not from the big four accounting firm. You don't have, how do you update your knowledge? So this is what you should be able to utilize on every day. This knowledge base, which has priceless information, I want you to avail all this information to you. So I am not according any value for this one because it is priceless. So you can say that what value you are getting, how much you are able to invest time for this one and update your knowledge. It is for you to decide. Now I am sharing my PPT. I hope all of you can see this. Feel free to ask all your questions in the chat box, and then you will be able to see that. Chanchal, you are able to see my PPT, or you are still on the website screen?
Yeah, its PPT is there.
Okay. So thank you very much. Let me continue with the PPT. So Institute of Internal Auditors was established in 1941, and we are the only global organization in the area of internal audit. No other organizations are there in the area of internal audit. There are many other global organizations like ISACA, Information System Audit and Control Association, which talks about the information system audit, that is computer audits. CFE is another organization. So they talk about the fraud risk management. So that is why, as an organization, global organization, we are the only authority on the subjects of the internal audit profession. We have the right to advocacy of the internal audit profession. We set standards, we release standard, we issue guidance note and certifications to the members. There are 3 certifications we issue. One certification is IAP, which is internal audit practitioner, which is a very minimum level, and it is generally intended for undergraduates to enable them to go for a CIA certification. So any graduates, they don't have to undergo that certification. And there are also changes in the IAP certifications likely to happen in the May 25 when the results are going, the new syllabus is being introduced. The second certification, our flagship certification, is CIA, which is Certified Internal Auditor. We are celebrating the golden jubilee year of the launch of the CIA certification. So we have this was launched in 74. In 2024, it is the golden jubilee of the CIA certification, and that is a flagship certificate. In the past, CIA certification was an essential qualification for going for the CRMA certification, which is in the area of risk management. From 1st of August 2024 onwards, CRMA, whosoever is a risk professionals, they can always go directly without passing the CIA. Also, they can go for the CRMA. This is a very, very recent development. Now, this is one of the important slide. Why are we doing all these things? Why are we giving emerging leaders program, mentor mentee program free for you? Webinars we are conducting free for you. We are conducting the knowledge base we are giving to you, so that this one, the whole objective of this one is that we want to create competent internal audit professionals. That is where it is necessary that each of the internal professionals should be competent to do. Competent means knowledge, skills, and abilities to discharge as a function of the internal auditor. That is the reason, and we don't want that anybody studied once in a while and then subsequently they got a degree and they have not updated their knowledge. Because I am myself is someone of the person who has never studied in the past, at least for knowledge. I always studied for the purpose of gaining marks, and after gaining marks, you get a job or you are promoted to the next class. So first standard I studied not for getting knowledge. So unless I get a specific marks, and I would not have been able to promoted into second standard and so on. So everywhere I studied for the marks and with the aim either to get into the next class, or I did CA because I will get an employment. But I never studied for the knowledge. After 15-20 years, so to 85 November, I passed my examination, and subsequently till 2000, early 2000, I did not study anything because I just had the ego of I am a chartered accountant. I don't have to study anymore. Whereas in 2000, the computer audits and all these things added. Then first time I did that CISA, and there was nobody to guide me. I was in a state where there was not, this was not, currently I'm in Bombay, but that was not the case earlier. And eventually from the first person from that particular state, I was in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, first person to do the CISA from the state of Madhya Pradesh. And I had to go to Delhi for coaching class and everything. I did all these things, afterwards. So after completing that difficult task of passing the CISA examination, I felt that now this is the value what you get in a mid-career upskilling when you do that particular activity. So till that time, I myself failed in it. After the CISA qualification, whatever I do, I always go for the knowledge and not for the marks. I've never gone for any other promotion or any other that sort of thing. Afterwards, I did CIA, I did CPA, and so many things. So coming back to the competent professional, it is very, very important that as an internal audit professional, we want you to update the knowledge, and IIA's responsibility to give you a global knowledge base, give the mentorship program, conduct regular training program, webinar, conferences, and so on. Once you are competent, the internal audit professional will be stronger. That is on the left side, what you can see the pillar. And the third one is that when the competent professionals and stronger professional emerges, we should be able to do the sustainable value of the delivery in the area of internal audit. That is where the internal audit will gain value, will get prominence, you will get the desired respect from your corporate or the practitioner CIA. You will be able to do that. To give you this one, we are 243,000 members as on 30th June 2024. Out of that, 2 lakh people, 200,000 people are already CAAs awarded, and we operate around 170 countries. Remaining 43,000 people may be either in the way of going for the CIA, or somebody may not be even wanting to go for a CIA because of whatever may be the reasons for that. But I strongly urge that CIA, whoever is interested, this one, a mid-career upskilling is something very, very important for every internal audit professional. After doing that only, I could become a CAE, that is Chief Audit Executive for a global company, where I was the Chief Audit Executive and Chief Risk Officer for a global company which has 300 offices, about 180 plus countries. I was globally heading all these things only because of I had the CIA qualifications. Of course, and all these happened as a mid-career, and subsequently I changed my course, my outlook. That is, I am not studying for the CPE certificate. I am not studying for any promotion. I am studying for my knowledge. And as an IIA, as an organization, it is spread across the globe. So North America, South America, Africa, Europe, as well as the Asia side of it. So you can see all these things. And we in India, we have 6,000 plus members. We are 6 chapters: Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Chennai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. We are 13 audit clubs. And this is the one of the past president of the ICI, Mr. Nilesh Vikamse, who talked about the endorse the value, what is the value. IIA offers a unique platform for continuous learning, providing exclusive access to the global knowledge hub resources like webinar library, smart brief, knowledge centers, and research empower the members to navigate challenges effectively with several global training module-based programs covering the critical topics like risk-based auditing and cybersecurity. The IIA helps the members to prepare for the enhanced capabilities and enabling them to contribute significantly to the organizational governance amidst today's volatile business landscape. So this is all what is the value you are getting to get as a IIA member. So I am not referring these are the micro level views, networking, savings and discount, whether it is an examination fees, whether it is a membership, everywhere there is a discount which is available to you. Than a non-member. Volunteering and contribution, you will get an opportunity. Learning and leading, standards and guidance. IPPF is the standard of the internal audit which we issue, that is issued by the Institute of Internal Auditors. This is the most important slide which I wanted to invest time. What I showed you, that is IIA internal auditing archived webinars. Once you click on this, then you will, this is one which I showed you that these are the webinars conducted by IIA Global. Now I just wanted to show you this one. This again I am clicking along with you, so I hope you can continue to do this. Now the smart brief is an activity, this one. So there are, you see on the internal audit smart brief relating, you can subscribe, this will come to your mailbox. There are around 250 plus newsletters available to you, everything free of cost, depending upon the industry what you would like to have. Financial services itself is around 25 or so. There are multiple frequencies available for in each of these areas. Every area, so which one you want to, ESG you want to go, tech and internal audit smart brief you want to go. So it is for you, general resources if you want to go. So even general resources also, there is a lot of things are there. Just you click on this one and you will be able to see these things, fraud, risk, technology, audit practices, crisis management, governance, and leadership. The other one is the IIA Knowledge Center. So it is already available here. So this is another knowledge center which is available. Again, you can look at these things, which is part of the membership benefits. Whatever I am talking at this stage, you don't have to pay anything, even a single rupee extra for accessing any of these things. Wherever I will tell you that something you have to pay, and at the time I will tell you what is applicable. Artificial intelligence related multiple subjects are there. Once you click, you will get it. In the interest of time, I am not going for further details. ESG, there is another knowledge center. Now, audit leaders network is something you have to subscribe, means you have to pay extra for this one, but not necessary that most of you may not need it. If you are a CAE level, you can always go for it. It costs something directly, and this you pay directly to the IIA Global and not to IIA India. So now again, I am going back to the PPT, and again, I'm sure that you should be able to see this. So I have already talked to you about the knowledge center. I have talked to you about a smart brief. I want you to log into IIA website and take advantage of all these things. So smart brief comes to you every time. You can subscribe to it, and your inbox, it will be a push mail system it has. Knowledge centers, you have to go and log in periodical basis. Fix a calendar. Every week you will go, every month you will go, once in a you will, but feed into a calendar. Additional research report, that this you have to go there and you can do this. Again, you will be able to see there are multiple research reports are available, and this is again free for you. The 2035 document, risk in focus, North American Pulse of Internal Audit, latest cutting edge technology. This is another one which is available to you. And then, the torn at the top is something which is available to you. This is another one which is, you can always look at it. This you can subscribe and it will come to your inbox. Auditing the culture, they're very important for them. Critical AI governance consideration. What new SEC climate? SEC stands for the Securities and Exchange Commission of USA. What internal audit standards meeting to the internal audit board. So this is another activity, again free of cost, available to you. Then internal audit magazine is available. The other resources are global resources, internal audit. This is available to you. Again, some of these things you might have already seen in the previous one, but this may be in the same this one, but there may be some new items coming here as well. So what I wanted to tell you that there is a treasure of knowledge available to you. It is for you how much time you would like to invest, when you would like to invest. eventually you are going to get a significant value. These are the priceless information. So you are going to get a significant value out of this. I am continuing my presentation. So there is something called global benchmarking tools. So this is again available on a periodical basis that I told you, the mentorship program, which will end on September 15th. Global benchmarking program is an activity to talk about what is your internal audit, size of your internal audit, qualification, experience, and software tools and other things, whatever you are using on this one. And once you give this information to our global portal, they will, wherever there are enough number of surveys available on this particular area. For example, you are in a banking space, and suppose you are a medium-sized bank, which has some criteria about the number of employees and your turnover and so on. And similarly, if another minimum 5 people are conducting the survey, the macro level report will be available to you free of cost, wherein you will be able to compare that, okay, I am running an audit department of 200 people, and a similar size audit department of other bank is being run at, maybe you may find that they are doing with 100 people and they are able to do everything. So they may have a productivity tool, they may have multiple other things. You will be able to get that information. You may also eventually find that somebody else is doing 300 people. Then you know that you are in a far better situations on this particular area. So you can benchmark where do you stand in the global arena of the internal audit, your company vis-a-vis the other company on the internal audit space. And it will be compared, this will be published to you only if you are sufficiently, whosoever has to fill up the survey, and there has to be minimum number. There are only 2 members means then they will not be able to publish that information. However, you will be able to get a general information relating to that. Additionally, if you want a detailed report, that is micro level detail, then you have to pay for that. So this is a benchmarking tool for your internal audit department and not for any individuals. Global mentorship program, which I have already told you, I have shown you exclusive. There is a woman forum. They conduct multiple activities, and they started about 3 to 4 years ago. There is a vibrant WhatsApp group exclusively for the members, and this member is only professional related matters, and there is no good morning or good evening messages are not going over there. Anything, there are lot many job postings are being posted over there. Many people are posting their resumes over there, and definitely they are all picked up by somebody or other. So these are all, now we are going to come with some more knowledge based groups. In the case of banking, we will start. Risk management, we will start. That we not yet started. We should have started long ago, but in the process, we are still in the process of forming such groups beyond the regular standard chapter groups. So industry, that is this we are about to start. And the webinar, I have already told you that 24,000 worth of program. Now this bullet point of attractive referral program linking discount to the annual conference. I think many of you are not availed this particular activity. What we are looking for, this is available only for individual members and this is not available for corporates. So corporate members can avail, there is absolutely no problem, but corporates, this one. So how does it work? You log into IIA India website, and afterwards there will be on the top right hand side corner, there is a referral link given to you. So if you are knowing anybody else is interested in the IIA membership, please, all your friends, those who are in the internal audit area, risk management area, you can refer it to them. If send it to this particular link which is available against your membership number to this particular person, request him to take the membership. Once his membership is active, that is he paid the money, he is active, you will get 5% discount on the annual conference. So if you are able to add 20 such members, your annual conference charges are free for you. So every chapter will give you this one. So for example, if you have been able to do 20 such members, 20 into 5%, so there is no upper ceiling for this. 20 members, if you add your annual conference, which is generally in a situations like Bombay, there are about, it is charging about 13,000 rupees or something like that. The entire amount is free. There are other locations where the amount is slightly on the lower side, 8,000, 10,000 and so on, depending upon the 1-day program or 2-day program, because Bombay is generally conducted 2 days program. That is, it is much more expensive. So in such cases, you will get the entire money free of cost. That is, you don't have to pay anything. Simply claim that these are the discount vouchers because I have added 20 members before the annual conference, and you will be able to get it. Even if you are able to get only 10 people, then you will get 50% discount. So if you are able to, it is proportionally directly how much you are able to add only one person, then you will get 5% discount. So you will get a attractive discount scheme for referral of your colleagues who are non in your field, and they would like to take a membership of the Institute of Internal Auditors. So this is something very, very important. You have to log in for this for IIA India website and not the global website. Significant savings, which I already told you that other countries, the charges are $4,000, $400, $500, and here it is only 4,500 rupees to become a member. And corporate members, whosoever is able to have corporate members, the minimum criteria for the corporate membership is 10 members. And we also have three more categories. That is, anybody who is more than 26 or more members, we categorize them as silver category member. If they are more than 51 members, we categorize as gold category member. If they have got more than 100 plus members, then we will call them as a platinum category member. Now the advantage of all these things is like that, we are giving them anybody who has got more than 50 members, that is gold category, means we day 1 day GTM program free of cost to them. So free of cost 1 day GTM program means, and this will be done at their premises, all their offsite event, all their people they can call. So we are giving them free, and the cost of this 1 day program is 1.75 lakhs rupees. And if there are more than platinum members, means there are 100 plus members, and we give them 2 GTM program. So we are giving them 3.5 lakhs worth of training free of cost. Expert faculty will come, only they have to go for their out of pocket expenses like travel or wherever their outstation faculties are there, some printing of the participant guide and so on. But you are getting a significant value out of this, and you can bring all the people so we recommend that around 30 to 40 people can be accommodated in this sort of training to get a full value out of this. Silver category, definitely they are also a priority, and we are also display the names of all these corporate members in the IIA website as well as on the near the conference through a standing. As a corporate member, you are allowed to replace one person with another person. That is what I meant was, if a person is separated or he transferred to another department, so we will be able to replace that person free of cost with another person without any difficulty. We are proposing a recruitment portal, but I feel that how far the people are looking at the recruitment portal, it is much more effective currently through the WhatsApp group. But otherwise, if it is required, definitely we'll go for a recruitment portal. So we have other financial benefits are, we have airlines which we have tied up. So you can book your ticket if with a GST number. If you are coming from a corporate where you don't have a tie-up with the corporate, you can use it for that. We can incorporate your GST number for that particular. You can reach out to me or membership services, and afterwards you will be able to use it for all these purposes. Once we incorporate the GST number, then without GST number also you can do that, but in that case they charge an SME rate which is slightly higher than the corporate rate. So if you are a corporate who doesn't have enough volume to go for this one, and for all your membership side, this one we will be able to do this way. There should not be any difficulty. Another one, what we would like to inform you that vehicle purchases. So we have tied up with 6 vehicle manufacturers: Honda, Kia, MG Motors, Skoda, Volkswagen, and Maruti. So when you go, if you are plan to buy any of these vehicles for selected model, they are giving the discounts as an IIA member, and these discounts vary from month to month. So some month it is very much on the higher side, but you can always go there and ask them that कि IIA members को कितना आपको फायदा देता है. So whatever their current discounts are there, it is over and above that, because somebody is maybe giving you festive season discount, say 50,000 rupees on a particular model. So if on that day when the IIA members are getting say 10,000 rupees extra, this will be over and above that 50,000 rupees. So you can always reach out to wherever you have a difficulty. You can reach out to membership services, and we will be able to reach out to them, that because sometimes some of these schemes some of the dealers are not aware. You can walk into any of the dealers of any of these organizations, and you should be able to avail these discounts relating to that. So as I told you that competent professional is very, very important. So one of the things which we do is that to make you aware of avail these benefits, we have tied up with a business line, that is Hindu group of publication. Business line is the best one, where you will be able to go for subscribe to the business line newspaper, which is one of the best newspaper, much better than the business standard, or much better than economic times. So here you have to pay only 999 rupees for a 3-year subscription, 99 plus GST. So this will work out less than 1 rupee per day. So that is there. There is also an offer which is available all the publications of Hindu. So that is the pricing is very different. So you can scan this code and this will be available to you. So 3 years, you will be able to read a business line free of cost, and all premium articles are free for you. All digital publications are free. E-paper is automatically part of this particular subscription. So just pay only 999 rupees. So that is the advantage which you are getting on by using this one. So the whole purpose of this one is that we want you to be competent. We want you to be updated on knowledge base basis. I've already talked to you on the referral programs to you. And I have also talked to you about the GST benefits available on the travel portal. And feel free to tell us your GST numbers. If you have more number of people, those who are traveling, we'll be more than happy to incorporate that. However, if you don't have the GST number, then you can use it. There is a personal tab available, and you will be able to do that. But still, there are concessional rates. For example, yeah, the Make My Trip charges 1,500 rupees as cancellation charges. In our case, even if you go for an SME fare, it will be charges will be significantly less. And there is always a doubt that our rates are higher than what is available in the market. And but that is not the case. The fare is transparent to you, corporate fare as well as non-corporate fare. Non-corporate fare also you can book if you feel, because many times when you find that the corporate fares are over on the lower side, just primarily because of the fact that they will add multiple other charges for that. That is, free seating will not be available to you, free meal will not be available to you. For each and everything they will charge you. Whereas in corporate fare, cancellation charges very low, and after the cancellation charges, then you will get free seating, you will also get free meal, and so on. So eventually you have to get the ultimate cost of travel. Just don't look at the price what is mentioned on the website. So global capability centers are one of the major employers in India. So we have recognized this fact. We cannot give all these facilities to them. All these facilities can be provided, and their place, particularly on the GTM training and everything which I talked to you. So global training modules are available only by the professional organization of IIA. No other organization, ISACA, CFE, ICI, none of them are doing the global training modules based courses for you. What is the advantage of global training modules? Collective wisdom of some of the best brains in the world. They have prepared these modules for you. And there is a participant guide. So you will get a participant guide, 100 plus pages, various exercises and activities which are there. And you will be able to get this as part of this one. The facilitator guide, the faculty who is getting, there is also a guide for him. What has to be taught, how it has to be taught. The PowerPoint presentation also come from IIA Global. So only the faculty we are providing, and the faculties are expert faculties for this one. They are not coming from the academic profession. All of them are coming from the CAE background, Chief Audit Executive or big consulting firm background. And they're all doing it as a passion and not just for the purpose of any other activity. So the idea is that it is designed and developed by IIA Global. So these are the qualities of the program is equivalent to IIMs and ISBs. For IIM, if you want to go for a program, for a 3-day program, each member they must be charging over 1,20,000 to 1,50,000 rupees. Whereas here you are getting, if we would like to do this program at your place at a corporate dedicated program for you, we can go up to around 35 to 40 people in a batch. In case your batch size is 25 or 20 or something like that, please get one more corporate of the CAE department of similar size. We can add on to that, and both two corporates together we can do it. If you are big enough where around more than 25 people are there, then we can give a dedicated program for you. And this will be done at your premises. This can be done as part of an off-site meeting, or this can be also part of the annual activity, particularly where your team is spread across the country. So high quality course content developed, as I told you, the IIM and ISB quality. The participant guides are, each of the subjects are 100 plus pages. Facilitator also get a guide, standard presentation throughout this one. These are all coming from IIA Global. We are not even allowed to make any changes in that. Delivery methodology, because there are many training program which doesn't have a value. So there are many articles relating to that. In 2015 article published in the HBR, it indicates that $356 billion have been wasted in the name of training. So all these things have been taken care, these defects have been taken care when these programs are designed. Eventually, once you attend a GTM program in a physical session, I'm not talking about online session, physical session at your place, I can assure you that all your team, there will be a transformation of the various areas which you are taking up. So you can select a 3-day program, 1-day program, 2-day program, and so on. Even the number of hours what is required, these all coming from IIA Global based on multiple feedback and the sessions what they have conducted. I have already talked about other things which are in this slide. Let me go to the expected outcome. Equip the internal audit team with functional expertise, audit risk reduction, witness a significant reduction in the audit risk, enhance productivity of the team, peace of mind for the chief audit executive and key manager and personnel, so that because your team is a much more equipped team, governance, comfort, talent attraction, strategic focus. Now, these are some of the areas where we conduct the training program: advanced risk-based auditing, agile auditing, assessing ethics in your organization, auditing at the speed of innovation, auditing the data privacy, building a sustainable quality program, communication skills for internal auditors, critical thinking and vital auditing competency, developing audit practices, and ERM, ethically mastering global internal audit standards, a new one, financial auditing for internal auditors, fraud auditing, fundamentals of compliance auditing, cyber security auditing, fundamentals of internal auditing. This is for particularly for the new beginners, those who are coming. It is a 4-hour program, fundamentals of internal auditing, fundamentals of IT auditing, risk-based auditing. And now I am not reading any of these things because so that in the interest of time, and I would also like to listen to some of your questions. So these are the, again, some of the contents relating to that, but I don't want to share all these things, at this stage. Anybody is interested, we will be able to share all these things. I would like to request you I would also request Chanchal to unmute them so that, we can always, interact with them, uh, all their questions. So you can also raise your question or you can always think. Now, somebody has asked his first question: will this presentation be shared so that we can refer to the links you have just showed? We will, all the attendees of this session will get this presentation. So don't worry about that. So you will get all these presentations, but I want you to take a value out of this and also talk to your friends and colleagues that there is a lot of value available, and if you pay money, you have a right to get a value out of this. And we are providing at the same time, if the information gap, you may not know that these things we are providing to you. So I am opening the floor for the further questions. You can raise, you can, and Chanchal, unmute everyone so that they can ask the questions directly. So there are questions in the Q&A. So let me answer that. Can webinars be conducted by IIA be recorded and be available to the viewing later? Absolutely no plan to give any webinar on the recording. There are multiple reasons for that. For that, answer is straightforward, is that we are not going to give any this one. We are conducting these webinars on Saturday. It is a convenient date and time. Even if anybody is working, then you should tell your employer that this is an update of the knowledge. It is a sharpening of the axe. So it is knowledge what is able required for that. The next question is that for how many more years EA challenge exam will continue? I have no idea relating to that. It is conducted by EA Global. I was in Global Assembly in USA in the month of July, and they have told that they have not fixed any timeline for that. But however, I believe that it will have a sunset date, because except in India, other countries, they don't have enough population. They don't have whatever is there, they have already done it. So the registrations are currently, more registrations are happening from India, not from other countries. So that must be one of the reason. So, but currently there is no such thing. There are many companies where internal audit should be there, but not being set up. Any plan IIA India to sensitize in industries companies? So we have public activity, advocacy activity in this particular area, but it is not directly, related to any companies. However, my suggestion to you is like that one of the program what we do in these areas are we write to all the audit committee members. So if you have got any audit committee contact details, committee members, that is their mail ID and their phone number, even mail ID itself is sufficient. And the name and mail ID is sufficient. So we can always reach out to them. This is what the IIA and this is what we are going to do. And we recommend that you need to have an excellent internal audit department. So this is one way of doing. This doesn't give you any direct benefit, but the whole idea is that they would like to know that, okay, this program, there is, but there are many chartered accountants, there are many other people, those who are very senior, they don't know there is an organization called IIA who can do training, who are the advocacy in the internal audit areas, because I meet many such people, and I have found that there is a need for much more advocacy than what we are doing. A lot of things are happening on this one. What is the role of Chief Growth Officer IIA India? He is recently appointed. Thank you for asking this question. So Chief Growth Officer of IIA India, currently he is based out of Bombay. We have plans to appoint similar chief growth officers in at least top two or three chapters of IIA. If you have got any good references, please give that references. Bombay we have already appointed, but other centers, the large centers may be Bangalore, one may be Delhi, and maybe in Chennai. So we are exploring these possibilities, which are the areas where so any references are there. Now you have asked the right question. What is his role? So his role is only two roles. One is the growth of membership. So he will reach out to the corporate, because many corporates are still not aware that there is an IAA as an organization. He will reach out to corporate for the membership. And similarly, he also sell the GTM program, Global Training Module program, because though there are absolutely no competition for the global training modules, because there is no other organization selling such programs, but still many people are not aware of this particular activity. That is why we need to have a selling activity. However, thank you very much for asking this question. I am more than happy that you are keeping a track of what is happening, because Chief Growth Officer was just appointed only on Monday, and you are already aware of it. How does become a GTM trainer? Very good question. So GTM trainer, first and foremost, what we do is that please reach out to Chanchal Mishra, who will be giving you the first end activity. We would like to give a preference those who are only a CIA, and you need to have enough knowledge and abilities. You should be a speaker at the some of the webinars, some of the conferences, and all these things are there. If you have a good delivery quality is there, we would like to enroll you as a faculty GTM trainer. But the first of all, it will be a step-by-step process. You have to start with a webinar, you have to speak at some of the conferences and all these things. Afterwards, you gradually move forward into a GTM trainer, because currently most of the GTM trainers are about 20 years plus experience what we have. They have worked as a CAE, they have worked as a what you call big four consulting firm and so on. So that is where this one. What kind of publications are available in IIA India? So my request to you is that, IIA India publications. So there is a publications, this one. So, but it is no way comparable with the IIA Global. IIA India, we have got IIA India Journal. Apart from that, there are 3 books which are being published. You can look at the publication IIA India website, and then you will be able to subscribe to it also if you want to that. Any potential learning. So we have no plan at this particular moment in time to go for a learning portals like Coursera, because lot of learning opportunities we ourselves are giving, and people have no time even to go for that. But we don't have any plan to go for the Coursera. But it may happen at an appropriate time. But if you want to have a course, you know somebody senior enough, and if they are interested, I can always reach out to them. Please connect with me if you feel that a tie-up is adding value for them as well as value for us. We are open on such issues. How can we add new cities to the chapter? What is the process for it? If there is internal audit communities based out of small cities. Thank you very much for asking this question. I am very happy that you are asking this question. I am sure that these questions will be useful for even other members. So we have something called IIA India at the topmost level. Then there are 6 chapters. Under 6 chapters, there are different audit clubs. So whichever city you would like to have an audit club. So just to give you this one, so Cochin we did not have an audit club audit. So Madras is the nearest chapter for us, or Bangalore for that matter. Probably Bangalore may be more closer to the Cochin, and so we have done in, I think if in the month of March 13th or something like that, we revived the audit club of Kochi, and we have added many more members. We are conducting programs over there. So whichever city you would like to refer, please get in touch with me. We will be more than happy to form an audit club. And once there are sufficient numbers, then we can make it to a chapter as well. So, but I can assure you that any new smaller cities relatively, but our expectation is that there has to be a minimum potential of at least 50 people. Otherwise, less than that, it doesn't make any sense. Will hard copy of IIA India magazine be available on a subscription basis? So currently we are not publishing on the physical copy so far, because if there's a demand, we can always do it, but it's very expensive for the printing as well as sending on these things on the courier and all these things. And with the ESG norms coming into the place, and most of the young generation is currently expecting them that all of them by wanted the only digital copies. So if there is a good demand, we will do it. But at this moment in time, we don't have any that sort of demand. Any other questions from anyone else? Thank you very much for asking all these questions, anonymous attendee. I'm very, very happy that you have made a lot of things, and I'm sure that all these things will be there for other people. Physical books helps us to study on the go. Can we please work towards that? So physical books are available for you for the CIA examination, part 1, part 2, part 3. And that is available from Glein, and you get 50% discount when you are quoting our IIA India membership. But the website details and other things, we will be able to do it only it is only digital, this one. So physically you will be able to get this one. Now the only other alternative is that you can take a printout. So but we don't have because reaching out to this the people, everybody is a big problem. I agree, this is a very low awareness. Thanks, KVM. I would do separate email for certain means, and I know thanks to the program useful. Thank you. Thank you, Kamlesh. Any other question from anyone else? We have 2 more minutes and we can complete this one. So, and if my answers are incomplete, feel free to unmute. I believe that Chanchal has already enabled for unmuting for you, and you can ask any questions. If any of my answers are incomplete, that also you can ask. चंचल सबको अनम्यूट किया हुआ ना? Unmute
they can raise the hand. I can unmute.
No, you openly unmute everyone. That much time is. Yes, Murali.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Murli here. I want to I'm looking for the CISA challenge exam. Sorry, not CISA, IIA CIA challenge exam. I have qualified CISA. So, is there any best coaching in our institutes or any other outside?
So I will request you to join our CAA Challenge Awareness session at 4 o'clock. That is, we are now at 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock you have got. So
Okay.
IIA Bombay chapter is giving you that facility. But I want you to join at 4 o'clock. It is available. The links are already available on the WhatsApp groups. I believe that you must be part of the WhatsApp group.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am there. I'm there. I'll definitely.
Please just register and join for so if at all you are not registered, 4 o'clock there is a session happening, and I will be speaking to you on that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone else? So we are exactly dot on time at 3 o'clock, and even afterwards also, if you have got any questions, please feel to reach out to membership services at the rate iiaindia.com. That is IA membership services. There is plural services at the rate iiaindia.co, and you should be able to get an answer for that. So thank you very much. Appreciate your time. And those who are doing for the one most important thing is that the challenge, the mentorship program is available only until 15th of September. Please register as mentor or mentee as the case may be. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. So we are closing the session.